Here's how you look on Xbox. Man, how did you know that I kind of like look like that? Ridiculous. It's, yeah. Xbox, come on. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G back in another video. Today is a special day. I just purchased this myself. This is a 1 TB Xbox Series X. I'm very excited to unbox this and to actually use this because, as you all know, I am a hardcore PlayStation guy, right? Not really like a fanatic or something. It could be, right? You know, I'm a fan of PlayStation, so you can definitely call that fanatic. But I remember myself using Xbox quite, oops, sorry about that, quite a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I think I used it last on Xbox 360. So I kind of skip all of the recent Xbox until this day. So again, this is a 1 TB Xbox Series X. It's actually on sale a little bit, right? A little bit because of the 6.6 in Lazada. I got this substantially lower than my Steam Deck, right? Believe it or not, I just recently purchased a Steam Deck OLED, as you can see, and it's actually double the price of this one. So in my opinion, this actually is still, it's lower, substantially lower than PlayStation 5, nowadays. And it's half the price of Steam Deck OLED that I purchased last time. It's because of the sale. And again, Game Extreme is selling it on a discount. I'm pretty sure PlayStation 5 will have its own discount as well, because I've heard around December or something like that this year they will have like a mid cycle. Is that what you call midlife, right? Mid cycle refresh, kind of like a PlayStation 5 Pro or Xbox Series, I don't know, XYZ or something powerful. Honestly speaking, I don't actually play just because of power. I mean, if that's my motivation, I would have purchased Xbox originally right away and not PlayStation 5, because I believe Xbox is more powerful, in raw compute, right, in raw power, graphical power and FPS and whatnot, than a PlayStation 5. However, I'm more into games, right? I'm a gamer myself. I have a PC, PlayStation, and those stuff, and I use them whenever I can, or whatever I can play, games that I like. So, for example, there's I'm just gonna open this up. It's still sealed, so let's just cut this open here. If there's like a game like the Rebirth, right? It's kind of like an exclusive, or at least time exclusive, right, for PlayStation. I use my PlayStation to play that. If I have most of the time though, if you're asking where do I play, right? Now that I have that, I have this kind of like consoles and stuff. I also have a Nintendo Switch OLED, but I basically give it for my or give it to my daughter. It's for my daughter primarily. But where do I play the most, right? You're probably wondering. Could be PlayStation 5 or PC. As a matter of fact, on my age, I'm gonna be 40 next month. This is also an early gift for me. So altogether, I actually play in Steam Deck all the freaking time, right? And again, if you're wondering where do I play the most, I actually play on Steam Deck. It might surprise you because Steam Deck's just so freaking comfortable to play that I can just game, wherever I want, right? So I'm like, gonna play before I sleep, things like that. And then good thing about that, I can also bring that to my PC and then just play it on the Steam. All right, let me unbox this stuff. Ooh, that's looking fancy. I've seen this kind of like unboxing from Nvidia top of the line graphics card, right? It's kind of like, if you notice, it's a little bit, angled there. So unboxing experience is pretty cool. Oh, that's heavy. The actual Xbox is actually smaller than I think or I expected to be, although it's extremely heavy. Wow, that's actually substantially smaller than PlayStation 5. Let me just put this aside first on this side, and let's open if there's anything else here. So, styrofoams, what else? I think I'm seeing a compartment here for cable control and everything. So, this is like a Japanese version, I suppose, at least for the manual and stuff there. Right here on that section, you got nothing else aside from the compartment for an actual Xbox. And then on the top, you do have the compartment for the cables and accessories. So let me pull that up first. This is an HDMI cable, which I appreciated. Of course, it has to be there. But this, I suppose, is a 2.1 version already. So it's high speed, ultra high speed, and you can play 4K right away on that one. Now, here is the power cable. So I like that it doesn't have an external power source anymore, unlike the old school Xbox, right? The Xbox 360 and something power supplies outside. But we'll see. This is my first time seeing an Xbox. I'm not really sure. Nothing else there. You do have the single control that you have here. If you need extra, I believe you're gonna purchase another one, pretty much like PlayStation 2, right? But you know, you're probably aware that the controller for Xbox just amazing. This one's just the one that I hate on this one. It's 2024 and I still freaking have battery compartment. It's just nuts, right? I cannot believe this. Is this rechargeable? Let's just check right away because there's like a USB port there, and I would expect that the battery is like rechargeable, or at least inside. This is not a rechargeable battery. Connect properly, refer to device manual. So it's kind of like a disposable battery that you will connect or you will use, but eventually you'll run out of juice and you will have to replace this. I just don't understand, like how Xbox is still rolling with this kind of like, it's just ridiculous to me. I mean, granted, it has its up and downs, but I think it's, for 2024, they should have just shipped a controller with built-in USB, built-in control. So just for a quick, I do have the, what do you call this? This is like another one. They have 8-bit though, and it has like a built-in, of course, battery. Everything has built-in batteries right now, right? And then a dock, for a wireless receiver inside, and then you just put it like so. It's gonna charge, right? That's amazing. That's for my PC. For PlayStation, again, you have the DualSense, and it has built-in batteries, and it just stands on my charging dock there to charge itself. But this one, it has batteries. I don't know. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to purchase like a separate one, like a better controller. If I want to play properly on that one, because that is just nuts, right? I mean, this is the Gilly kit. I also have this. This is the one that I use. You don't see battery, AAA or AA batteries out there, right? It has built-in battery that you can just charge via USB. So when you're done playing a game, I just put the magnetic USB-C there, and then you're done. But this one, I don't know. I'm just not really biggie, I think, but actually it could be biggie, right? Because if you're in the middle of game, you run out of batteries, you don't have AA, so you will have to plug in. But anyway, I can definitely purchase a separate one. I just don't understand why Xbox still ship with that one. All right, so you still have guides here, of course. These are all Japanese, it seems. It's like a Japanese release or something. And then nothing else, right? So no other accessories, but at least you still have the battery included, right? You can definitely use that right away. And then you have the what do you call this? The HDMI cable. So let me set this box aside here and inspect the actual Xbox itself, right? Let's check it out because it looks amazing here. Next here. So let me open that up and look at that. I love that green hue there. like this, right? It shows it's really, really cool. All right, let me set this box aside first real quick and inspect the start of the show here. No additional styrofoam. It already has styrofoam on the actual box, but this is the Black Edition Xbox. It only comes in 1 TB, as far as I know. It doesn't have like a 512 storage or something. That's for the Series S, right? And then Microsoft just announced actually a new set of Xbox. Not really like a powerful one, just like a new color scheme or something. A white one that is digital only, so it doesn't have any disc anymore, because we're kind of like all going to digital anyway. And then it has a 2 TB version, like a black and combination of something color, right? Starlight or something. But let me just inspect this, because this is actually quite heavy. All right, this is the actual Xbox. It actually doesn't look like a gaming console. It's nuts. I know I've seen this, in internet or something, but to see this personally, it's kind of weird, because it doesn't really look like a gaming, aside from the green one. I'm actually glad that they made this green, because without making this green, it will like just look like a plain box or something. Look at that. It's almost like the same material as my monitor riser, right? Like a matte black. But again, in front, it's it's a matte black. Lift that aside again. You have the Xbox button on the top, and then the disc insert here. You have like a power, or sorry, there was like a reset button on the bottom, and then USB, a single USB-A, right? It's not USB-C or anything, it's just USB-A. And then, let me put this down first, because my back aches. It's quite heavy. On the back, you do have the storage expansion. So again, they kind of like offer like a Seagate, right? Proprietary, USB stick, like a big one. You can expand that. And then an Ethernet port. Of course, you have a gigabit Ethernet port there. USB again, 2 USB ports. The power outlet, again, you don't have an external power adapter, which is pretty cool. And then the HDMI out. You also have like a lock there. And that's the inside. As you can see on the bottom, it's a bit hollow, because it's basically grabbing air there, right? That's where the cold air is supposed to come. Cold air tends to go lower, right? Cold air inside, gonna go past to the components, heatsink and everything, and then the fan will blow it out on the top. So you have to make sure that the top is always empty, right? Don't put anything on that one, because you're gonna block the actual airflow. Now, this is the controller. This is the controller that we love, and for I think for more than a decade now, it's still the same controller. Very familiar controller that I just absolutely love. Again, it looks like my Gilly kit, because the Gilly kit essentially just copied that, right? So that's the Gilly kit, and it's quite heavier than the Gilly kit, probably because of the batteries. But yeah, for the DualSense, I think the DualSense is quite heavier a little bit, but that's how it looks like. And again, for the 8-bit though, it's kind of like a Nintendo Pro controller, right? But color scheme looks the same that I purchased for PC one. But yeah, this is amazing, because I absolutely love this. I might purchase a Pro Edition though, or Elite, just to really match it all. All right, I'm gonna set it up beside my PlayStation here, connect it and everything else, and then I'll show you the UI and my first impression on it. I'll be right back. I did not expect that it's actually substantially smaller than the PS5, or maybe because of the stand. I actually ordered a stand to bring it a little bit higher, so that it will be in par with the PS5. But yeah, the Samsung TV detected it automatically. As you can see, it says Xbox Series XS there, so it just registers as the same device. But yeah, again, it only came with one controller, so that's the controller. Very first time that we're gonna go into the Xbox here. Let's see the actual UI. We can actually set it up via app. So I'm just going to set it up, and then I will show you its UI. All right, it's now set up. Let me go ahead and grab the controller here. It's saying welcome to my account, and press the controller home. So let's do that. See if it even has battery charge on this. Okay. Per se, it says. All right. Oh, okay. I love that it's already paired right away. It feels like the control is actually micro switch now. This one feels different. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's just gonna ask you to set it up using a phone. It's very, very good. Not asking for privacy. So just go next, 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 all the agreement. And then it's gonna ask you to sign in to your account, right? Again, that's how it looks like. If you notice, it's a lot smaller, right? At least shorter than the actual PlayStation 5. Here's how you look on Xbox. Man, how did you know that I kind of like look like that? Ridiculous. It's, yeah, Xbox, come on. So this is like the Game Pass Ultimate, right? So it's just gonna ask you to subscribe, and that one automatically continues at 15 per month. Now, discover your next favorite games. You can definitely go ahead later. Game Pass Ultimate, so automatically continues 15.90 per month. Those are the things that you can. Hundreds of games available to play, day one releases, online multiplayer, EA free perks, and member discount. Game Pass for console, a little bit cheaper, right? 10.90 versus 15.90. This one I think is for both PC, right, and console. And then you do have this Game Pass for console, 100 games on the console, day one releases, member discounts. On my PC, it's actually a ton already. Game Pass Core, that is automatic continues 24 every 3 months. I think that is, yeah, that's actually cheaper. For 3 months already 24, so it's less than 10 per month. Online console multiplayer, catalog over 25 high quality games on console, member, and discounts. And an EA Play, of course, if you want to use just the EA one. So, no things. Probably going to do that later. And here it goes. I believe it's going to set up for the best settings on the TV. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out. First, a lot of things that you need to do in the very first one. How does this look? Do you want to keep this display at 4K or try it on resolution? Of course, I want to use the 4K one and take me home. So it's basically done. Let's go ahead and check the actual homepage here. Holy moly, it's super clear. I think the homepage is now running at 4K because previously or originally the Xbox itself is just running at 1080p. You know, it's been a little bit of an issue, but here it's actually running at 4K, and wow, super clear. Let me check on my television here. I'm using a Samsung OLED TV. HDR is turned off though, but it has a VRR FreeSync Premium, and it's definitely showing 4K there, running at 60, right? So just remove that. All right, just a quick one. It's, it's not like a review or anything, but just a quick look on its homepage. As you can see, I don't have anything right now. It's an entirely new console. And these are the things that you can do on the Game Pass. You do have apps that you can install if you want. I already have that in my TV, so I don't really need Xbox. I have the power to use. But I put in a Disney for Dolby Atmos and such. But yeah, these are the My Games and Apps. I don't have anything there. So this is the Game Pass. So you do have a Game Pass option on the top, which is pretty cool. And then settings right here. All right, Disney's it's already done. So on the settings, looking pretty good. I still prefer PlayStation though. PlayStation is very, very PlayStation, right? Like I'm just used to PlayStation. But this one is super snappy as well. You can definitely feel the power. But yeah, I'm actually loving it. You can definitely feel the power right away. But yeah, that's just a quick unboxing and look on our new Xbox Series X. I'm going to be using this for a couple of days, especially this long weekend holiday. and extensively use it so I can actually compare and provide you my review, especially for a PlayStation avid fan. Let's see if this is a good buy or not. I also have a PC already, so this is probably not a good buy, but we'll see, right? But that's all for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions and comments below. I always answer that if I have time. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet. I unbox and review things like this, so it might help in your purchase decision. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on my next one. Peace.